Well, good evening. Welcome to Sky Blue Fans TV. Yes, I'm Milesy. I'm in the hot seat tonight. Now, if I sound a bit under the weather, I've come down with a cold. I don't know where it's come from. Started last night and it's just got worse throughout the day. So if I do end up coughing, excuse me now, please. Just excuse me. We've got a busy night ahead of us. We've got a quiz night for you tonight. Yes, international break. And we're going to do our quiz night. And we've got a bit of a picture quiz and some general knowledge about the Sky Blues as well. So let's get the show on the go. Let's get our guests in. And they're presenters on our show, and it wouldn't be right to do this without them. So let's introduce Victoria. Good evening, Victoria.
Evening, Miles. You all right?
Yeah, apart from me cold, I'm all right. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad.
Too. It's going around, isn't it? Oh,
I don't know where this has come from. I really don't. The absolute nightmare. When it hits me, it hits my lungs, and that's it. It's all over. Let's get Claudio in. Good evening, Claudio.
Good evening, everyone.
You all right? All good?
Yeah, I feel great because no domestic football, so I'm all right this week at the minute.
Brilliant. Well, before we start, I'm going to get the England team out in case anyone isn't watching it, so you can hear the England team. So in goal, you've got Pickford. Then at the back, you've got Trent Alexander, Arnold, Lewis, Rice, Stones, Saka, Bellingham, Foden, Gordon, Colwell, and Palmer. So it's quite attacking, and there's no Kane on the bench. I don't know if he's injured. I'm not too sure. Haven't really taken much notice of it. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it on in the background while we are doing our quiz this evening. And I've got some great news to start the evening, actually. And I'm going to say it. Every dad does it, but my son passed his driving test today. I am so over the moon. Absolutely over the moon. So young Will, who comes on here from time to time, or you see him doing a few vlogs with me at the ground, he passed his driving test. So guess what? I've got a taxi now for all the home games. He can pay me back for how many years I've been taking him, and I can have a beer. So I'm happy.
I thought that. It doesn't happen, trust me.
Trust me, it is going to happen. I would get the England game up, but my phone's not working. There we go. We're in. Right, let's get the England game up. Right then. So let's get on with this quiz then. Claudio, is it your questions first, aren't they?
It is, yes.
Yes. So everyone get your pens and paper ready. And everyone who's watching, good evening and welcome. And we are doing a quiz. So as I say, we've got 15 questions. Ken's working, so I've got his 5 questions. I've done a picture quiz for everybody. And Victoria's done 5. Claudio's done 5. I want you to be honest. With your answers and everything, everybody out there. And just be honest. And there is a little prize up for grabs. So we do have a little prize, which is, guess what it is? It's a mug. Oh, there's a surprise. So
extra prize.
There will be. Not tonight, though, is it?
Oh, I don't know.
No, not tonight. Another night. We'll keep that one as a surprise later on. So, so we've got a mug up for grabs tonight because we never know who's cheating, do we, with this? So you can't really do it. So, yeah. Oh, Glenn's coming. He says, happy Chris Ramsey Day. We need a comedian. Yeah, we definitely need a bloody comedian, that's for sure. Now, let's hope we're going to cheer you all up tonight because it hasn't been great. It wasn't fantastic last weekend. So we're not going to talk about it. We've got the quiz. So let's crack on then. Come on, Claudio. You go first. Your first 5 questions for everybody.
Are you clicking them on?
Oh, yeah, I'll click them on. No, I ain't with it. I told you I'm not well. Here we go then. Question number 1.
Right. Question number 1. I was born in Glasgow. I started my career at Rangers. I struggled to gain a place under Mark Robins' first reign at the club, but I made 162 appearances for Coventry City. I left in 2016.
That's a good one. Oh, I like that. That's really good.
I was born in Glasgow. I started my career at Rangers. I struggled to gain a place under Mark Robins' first reign at the club, but I made 162 appearances for Coventry City. I left in 2016.
Wow. Who could that be? I haven't got a clue. I don't think I've got a clue on that one. Definitely not. Is he Scottish?
He was born in Glasgow. 50-50 chance.
Oh, yeah, he was born in Glasgow.
Cliff Richard was born in India.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. He might not have been born in Glasgow. Yeah, no. I wonder who it could be. So get your guesses in, guys. Write it down on your pieces of paper. 20 questions up for grabs today. My section, actually, the picture quiz, there's 10 answers for the pictures. So there's an extra 5 points for everybody. Okay. Right, second question then.
Right then. I signed for Coventry in 1984. I became the first Coventry City player to score a winning goal at Liverpool. I was awarded the MBE in 2008. I signed for Coventry in 1984. I became the first Coventry City player to score a winning goal at Liverpool. I was awarded the MBE in 2008.
Yes, I've got one.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that one. That is really good. Any clues with that, Claudio, or you're not going to give us any clues?
No clues.
No clues.
Clues are in the question.
That's it.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. So there you go. I'm not going to have a guess. Because I know I'll get it wrong. I know I'm definitely going to get it wrong. Right, question number 3.
Number 3, I was signed from Reading after making no first-team appearances, although I was loaned out to 5 different clubs before signing for the Sky Blues in 2017. And don't put your answers on the comments. I was signed from
on the comments.
I was signed from Reading after making no first-team appearances, although I was loaned out to 5 different clubs before signing for the Sky Blues in 2017.
Ooh. Yep, so please don't put your comments, the answers on the comments. Get a piece of paper and a pen, and you can do the quiz that way. Don't forget, we're trusting you at home, and if you live next door to somebody, then at the end of the game, go knock on their door, swap your pieces of paper over. Right, number 4.
Number 4, I scored 43 goals in 98 appearances. I finished my career as a player coach at Barnet in 1995.
43 goals in 98 appearances. That's not a bad ratio, is it?
No. I scored 43 goals in 98 appearances. I finished my career as a player coach at Barnet in 1995.
Wow. That is a good... that is good. Now, listen, they're going to have a minute silence at the England game tonight because ex-Sheffield United player has passed away. They found him dead in his swimming pool in Greece today. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, last night, yeah. It's tragic, isn't it? Absolutely tragic.
And he did play for Greece, didn't he? He played for them last in March this year, so he's actually like one of their teammates.
Yeah.
So I don't know how them talking to them.
Yeah, 31.
Yep.
31.
Terrible.
No age, is it? No age at all. Just bear with me. I'm going to put the phone silent. My phone's on not on silent. Right. Okay. Question number 5.
I have made 96 appearances and only scored once. I've been in the past selected in the EFL Championship Team of the Season. I have made 96 appearances and I've only scored once. I have been in the past selected in the EFL Championship Team of the Season.
Ooh. Yes.
I'm wondering, do you think that's a sneaky trick one, Miles? I'm thinking that's a...
I think I know this one. I think. I think I know this one. Yeah.
Me and Wayne,
Yeah.
me and Wayne are going to fall out because he said that's their Sims.
Now, Wayne. Come on, Wayne. We're not having any of that. No. We've got the Ellis Sims fan club in here. You know that. No, come on. We're not having any of that tonight. Right then. So, anybody want us to repeat any of the first 5 questions? Anybody out there need us to repeat? Wayne says, sorry, Vic. So there you go. And yeah, anybody out there want us to repeat any of the questions? Anybody? Let's see if everyone has got their questions down. Let's hope they have. Right then. Okay. So, Victoria, should we do your 5 questions? Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay. Here we go.
Right. So, who am I? I signed on loan from Sheffield Wednesday in November 2013. I made 3 appearances for the Sky Blues before I was recalled back to my parent club. And on my debut, I scored 2 goals to help with a 3-1 victory against MK Dons.
I can remember how he scored them. I can't remember his name. Exactly the same goals, aren't they? And I can't remember his name. God, that's terrible.
On loan from Sheffield Wednesday in 2013. Oh, wow. That is a tricky one. So he got loaned out, then he got recalled, and then he scored 2 goals against MK Dons on his debut to help secure a 3-1 victory. Was that the debut for us?
For us, yeah. So
I got you now.
Those 3 games, yeah.
Two cracking goals as well. I can't think of his name.
Yes.
It's too recent history for me.
Well, I've done this for Jack, and I told Jack he better be on at some point because I said to him, I've gone modern just for you.
We all know this.
Love it. That's brilliant. Excellent. That's a good question, that one. So, yeah, if anyone out there knows who that is, then, get your answers down on your pieces of paper. Right, then, number 7 then. Here we go.
Right, so who am I? I'm a Coventry lad who came through the youth team before making my senior debut in 2011. During the 2017-18 season, I chipped in with 2 goals, one in the FA Cup against Stoke and one in the playoff final against Exeter.
Made his senior... Oh.
So he was here for quite a while, as you can see. 2011, he was still here by 17-18.
He chipped in with a goal.
FA Cup against Stoke and playoff final against Exeter. And a Coventry lad.
Okay. Right. Oh, no, because he's not from Coventry, he ain't. He's, Is he? No, he's not, is he? No, he's not. So it's not him. Okay. Rightio. That's a good question. Like it. Yeah. And what a goal it was in the final, he says.
It was.
Yeah. Very good. Yeah. Okie doke. Right then. Next one. Here we go.
Right. I signed for Coventry in January 2017. The next month, I scored one of my 2 goals for the Sky Blues. I was obviously really prolific. And that was in the EFL Trophy semi-final against Wycombe Wanderers that helped us to get to Wembley for the first time in 30 years. Who am I?
So he signed for Coventry in 2017. The next month, he scored one of my 2 goals for the Sky Blues. Okay. Oh, that was at the home leg.
No, there was only one. You don't get 2 legs in that semi-final.
Yeah, wasn't it? It was 1 leg, wasn't it? Yeah. It was the earliest of playoffs.
Yeah.
I could tell you scored for Wycombe.
Yeah, standard that was,
Yeah,
wasn't it? Yeah.
He came on as sub and scored Akinfenwa, didn't he? I can't remember our goals at all. Short-term memory loss.
yeah,
We
I
won't,
remember who scored for them. Yeah, Akinfenwa, wasn't it?
we won't be covering 2017 in the history podcast. Well, actually, we will, because we're going to have Dave Body on. We're going to have Dave Body on actually on the history podcast. So we will have. We're exactly covering this area. Well, this is the season before, though, wasn't it? So
Yeah.
What was his name? I think I know who it is. Okay. Rightio. Okay, that was number 8. Right, number 9.
Right, so again, who am I? Again, I came through the Coventry youth setup before making my senior debut in 2014. I then went on to make 160 appearances for the club, including 2 Wembley finals.
Oh. Senior debut in 2014. Okay. So that's number 9, isn't it? Okay.
That's it.
I'm trying to think who played in the playoffs and the.
Yeah, I've got it.
Not from the mayor.
I think I've got it. It's that cat got up your nose, isn't it, when he was in the room a minute ago?
Yeah, I'm having the mayor here.
I've just gone too modern for Claudio. It's like when the other week when you did it in the 60s, and I was having no clue.
Have you heard this rumor? I don't know how true this rumor is, right? I'm gonna ask you guys now. Apparently, I've heard, I don't know if this is true, but I've heard David Beckham's going in the jungle this year.
Is he?
That's what I've heard. I don't know how true.
I've got some breaking news.
Well, go on then.
After 1 minute, Italy have just taken the lead against Belgium.
Oh,
get it?
Oh, that's good.
I know.
That's
It
good.
could be
After
worse.
1 minute.
I thought it was after 1 minute Greece took the lead against England.
I can't believe it. I'm watching it now.
Well, no, Greece are 2-0 up.
I still think Belgium, the most overrated team in Europe. I can never know how they were top ranked first for so long and never won anything.
Yeah.
They didn't get to a final, did they?
Wayne Littlewood says that's not even news. It's not, is it really? Right, number 10.
Right. This is going to be a problem if you haven't worked out who the 4 players are, because there's a connection. There's a connection that links the 4 players. But obviously, if you don't know who they are, then you won't know what the connection is. But you can hazard a guess. It's something. It's something that connects all of them.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't got the other 2, so I'm a bit knackered, aren't I? They all played for. Does that count?
That's not the right answer. That is true, but it's not the right answer.
Okie dokie. Right. Okay. Yeah. I think it's number 6. I'm struggling with. I think.
I think you'll kick yourself as well once we say who it is, because you know that.
Yeah, I know it as well. It's it's a nightmare. It really is a nightmare, because it's like, yeah, I think I know the other 3. It's that 6th one. Right. Anyone want any questions reading out again? Anybody out there wanna? Have you got all your questions? Everyone written them down? That's good. Excellent. No one's asking for a repeat. Right then, let's go on to Kenneth's questions. He's probably driving around the country somewhere and he's listening in. So it was quite funny, actually. He messaged me this morning. He said, I got me questions. So he sent them across. And I went, answers might help. Oh, yeah. So he messaged me back. He goes, oh, yeah, they will out, won't they? I says, yes, they will out. So Tell me the answers. Right then, here we go then. Question 11. Right. Which manager took over from Gordon have I not put that in right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Gordon Milne at CCFC in 1981. So who took over as manager?
Oh, so now we go back to Claudio's era, and I'm like,
Yeah, this was just a year after I started following, so I was only young, so I don't think I'm going to remember these. So I don't remember much of my from when I was about 8 years of age. It don't really work out right. So that's your question number 11 for you. Okay, give them time to write their answers down. XQPR, don't give any clues away.
No, thanks, Tony. That's helpful.
Come on, Nation Radio, Tony. Stop giving clues away. Right then. Okay, question number 12. Which club did Gary McSheffrey go out on loan to in the season of 2003 to 2004? So which club did Gary McSheffrey go out on loan to in the season of 2003 to 2004? There we go. That's a good one, that is. Really good one. Love it. Greece have just hit a shot wide. Yeah, there you go. So Greece have had a shot already, and England are trying to play it out from the back.
What does that remind you of?
Yeah, keeps going across and backwards, not forwards. There you go. Yeah, mighty Sky Blues. Some tough ones tonight, Cov Andy says.
It's testing your memory, isn't it?
No, it's definitely testing the memory. Definitely is. Let's do a few good evenings to everyone. GLB Boxing, good evening. Did you get your mug? Thanks for the mug. Yes, he got his mug. Brilliant. Nation Radio, good evening, Tony. Paul Hughes, good evening. Doug Ballum. Evening all. Congrats to Will. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Wayne Littlewood says good evening all. Well, he's already put his foot in it by saying Ellis Sims. So good evening, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I know England are playing and Italy are playing and everything else. Did you see Dovin's mistake for the goal tonight for the under-21s? Anyone seen it?
Although I couldn't work out 'cause it was quite a long way away. Was it? And I was looking on a small screen. Did it bounce right in front of him, and then he just miscontrolled it? Is that what happened?
I just think he totally missed it. I don't know. It just, like you say, it was a bit far away, wasn't it? So I think he just went through his legs, didn't it? So he's had a mare there. Right, here we go then. Question number 13. How many England caps did Dion Dublin win while he was a Sky Blues player? These are great questions, Ken. Wonder what he's driving tonight. He's always out in his car. So how many England caps did Dion Dublin win while he was a Sky Blues player? There you go. Get your guesses in on your pieces of paper. And no cheating, no Googling. Because you can't do that. If we trust you to write these down and not do any Googling. And we got any more comments coming in? No. What's this? Cov Andy says, I bet you've got more than me. Doug says to Cov Andy, I bet you've got more than me. I like it. Right then. Number 14. In which season was John Sillett sacked as manager of Coventry City? What season was good old John Sillett sacked as manager of Coventry City? Oof. That's quite a toughie, really, that one, I think. Have a swig of lemonade.
Yeah. I'm trying to sort my stream out. It stopped that.
Well, it's just flashed up on here. You're 3-1 down now.
I just thought there's not much movement going on. I realised it's frozen.
Oh, dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, and question number 15. Here we go. Who was Coventry City's first ever Scottish international player?
Blimey,
So who was Coventry City's first ever Scottish international player? There you
I
go.
don't know. Do we know what decade that was?
No, because the question's on my phone and I've got the England game on, so you have to wait until the answers come out.
Okay, I'll just guess someone Scottish. It might not be the right.
I think it was about the 1400s or something before football was even invented. Oh dear. Blimey, O'Reilly. What's that? Nation Radio says Italia. So, would you like me to repeat any of the questions, guys? And anybody watching, would you like me to repeat any of the questions? Let me know. Oh dear, Jordan Pickford, you've had a mare, and Greece have just gone. Oh, well, I don't know who's just cleared that off the line, but basically, Jordan Pickford has come right out off the edge of his area, dribbling the ball, trying to take the players on. He must be 25 yards out, gives the ball away, and the Greek midfielders hoofed it over the top, and England defender's gone in, and he's literally cleared it off the line. It is literally on the line. Oh my God. That is unbelievable. What a clearance that was. So if you're watching it at home, that was brilliant. What a great clearance. Pickford's had a mare. He's done a Dovin nearly. Oh dear. Oh, he's missed. Oh, they've scored. Greece have just scored.
Oh dear.
Oh no, he's offside. Jesus wept. Pickford's right. No lie. Pickford has just come out. He's had a mare here in the last 30 to 60 seconds. He's come out to punch this ball, totally missed it, and Greece's number 4 has just put his head on it, right, and it's gone in, but he is offside. But Pickford, for the last 60 seconds, has basically had a nightmare. A real nightmare. Oh, and Greece's manager looks like Doc from Back to the Future. He does. He looks like Doc from Back to the Future. Honest. Right. Greece goal now disallowed, Wayne Littlewood says. Yeah, it is. Right then, should we get on with the next part of the quiz then? Here we go. Picture quiz time. I've got to make sure I don't click the wrong pictures here. Okay, so it's five picture quizzes. 5 picture. Can I get me teeth in? Yeah. It's 5 slides with 2 pictures on it of each slide. So there's 10 points up for grabs. Now, if you watch the show during the summer, you should get all of these correct. No excuses. If you watch the show during the summer, you should get all these correct. It is kits. Okay?
Oh no, I was on that show and I still won't remember them.
So it's the year of the kits. Okay? Now, I want the exact years of the kit. Okay? So, are you ready? Here we go. Oh, Paul Yu says I'm Clive Eakin tonight. Yeah, I am. I keep messing up my words. Okay, here we go. First slide. 5 slides, 2 pictures. Okay, so I want the year of the kits, please. So if you can guess the years. Now, some of these kits, you might get the wrong year because things change on the kits. Although it looks the same kit, it isn't the same kit. So let me give you an example. The one on the left, this one comes with blue socks, but it also came with white socks. So which year is it that comes with the blue socks? There you go. So,
You're a bit stuck if you're colourblind for the one on the right, aren't you?
one on the right, yeah, the green and red one. Yeah, so the one on the left, if anyone's listening back on this and they're not watching, is a sky blue kit, sky blue and white stripes, navy blue shorts with navy blue socks, with white trims around the socks, and the other picture is green and red shirt with white shorts and black socks with a green trim around the top of the socks. So what year are these kits? Now, if you did watch the show early on in the year, then you can hopefully get these right. Oh, Paul Hughes says the Greece manager looks like Clive Eakin. There you go. And you're nowhere near as bad. I am tonight. I'm feeling well under the weather. What's this? Cov Andy says, I would like to see the green and red back as an away shirt. That's not a bad shout, actually. Never know. Might come one day. So there's your first slide then. Guess the year. Okay, here's your second slide. Gets a bit easier now. Here you go. Now, once again, we need the year. Now, the kits have changed over the years. So this kit now we're looking at on the left, which is a sky blue top with black collar, black shorts, sky blue socks. And this kit is the Umbro kit. And it's got the old retro badge. And then the other kit on the right is the Admiral kit with the tram lines. And this one has the has the Talbot logo in the middle. So this has the advertising on it. So what year are those two kits? Have a guess. Get your guesses in. And you can hopefully win a prize tonight. So 10 points up for grabs in this round. So double whammy. So if you didn't do very well in the last round or the round before, oh look, there's a lookalike Gareth Southgate in the crowd tonight as well. They've just zoomed in on it. He does look a bit like Gareth Southgate, actually. Probably his brother. So there you go. There's your next two kits. Right. Next slide. Oh, now this is easier now. This gets easier. You should get these. Come on, guys. If you watch the show during the summer, you should get these. So
I'm just looking at mine on the wall. I'm trying to.
Okay. So on the left, we have our own brand Coventry City shirt with navy sleeves, navy short, pinstripe navy stripe down the fronts, central badge with Subaru, and the socks are sky blue with a navy top and a navy line down the front. And then I'll give you a clue. Kevin Gallagher wore the other kit, and he scored some great goals in this kit. And I'm sure he scored a couple of good ones against Forest as well wearing this kit.
I'd like to see that style of kit come back, actually. I think the navy shorts looks good with the sky blue shirt. I think it stands out. Yeah. Our kit looks wishy this season, just like our performances.
Oh, we're meant to look like Man City, and it ain't worked, has it?
We don't even look like Man City's ladies team. You know what I mean? That's how bad we are.
I think we look like San Marino at the moment. So this kit is blue and white stripes, white sleeves. Asics is the make, with Peugeot in yellow across the front navy shorts with sky blue and white on the sides, and then sky blue socks. Guess the year, guys. Don't forget, if you did watch the shows during the summer, you might get these. So
You could say that, but I was on the show and I still can't remember half.
brilliant. You should get the one on the left, surely, Vic.
I know. That's my era. It's remembering exactly what season it was is the trouble. I'll probably be out a year or two.
I know it is a bit strange. That was really horrible material as well. That kit.
Yeah.
It was really thick and it was awful material. Okay, your next. Go on.
Does Julian Joachim wear that kit?
Yes.
That's what I remember, innit? Because it was always too big for him.
Oh yeah.
It was always too big for anyone, even too big for me. although I was slim back then. Not like now. Right then, here's your next slide. What's this? Kevin Gallagher, wow, what a player. Scored some brilliant goals. Him and David Speedy were two of my favourite players. That's from Wayne Littlewood. Yeah, they were good. They were good, both of them. Right, here you go then. One of the most famous away shirts. Red and white Roberio. Loads of scribble marks on it, as if a little child has been let loose with a white crayon on a red piece of material with a white collar. Peugeot across the front. And then, wow. Yeah. Grey, dreary, bad, awful Nike template kit with Allsop and Allsop on it. So there you go. Oh yeah, there you go. There it is. There's the shirt. Claudio's wear. Look, Steve, keep it there, Claudio. There it is. Look, there's the shirt. That's not an original one though. You can tell it's not original. So remake.
The original one I left on my honeymoon, so I know what year it is. I left it on my honeymoon in Kenya and gave it to the pool attendant.
Was that 1905 or something?
That's the one.
How long have you been married, Claudio?
That was my first one.
Oh no.
Yeah. So the intention of buying it again when I got back, and I just didn't buy it.
I can't believe that he's ended up someone else wanting to marry him.
That's right, that is. But I had such a good time. My first wedding, I thought I'd have another one.
His offer of mercy says, always see Mickey Quinn at Blackburn in that red kit. Oh, yeah, brilliant kit. Absolutely brilliant kit. Love it. Right then, here's your last slide then of the picture quiz. Here we go. So your last slide. Oh, hold on a minute, England on the attack. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Cole Palmer, what are you doing? Never mind. Here's your last slide then. Here you go. Oh, Marcus J's just said exactly what I've just said. Palmer missing a sitter. Yeah, awful. There you go. So, right, get yeses in then these shirts. Oh, wow. The one on the left, I don't know what they were doing. Not a clue. That was another ASICS shirt, wasn't it? That was that shirt there. So that's another ASICS with Peugeot on it. And then we've got the Stadium Arena Puma kit, black and gold. There you go. Now, that didn't sell as well as this new black and gold shirt, did it?
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah. It's mad, isn't it? But they also did that in brown, didn't they? So that was a brown. They did it in brown as well, special edition. So there's your slides for this evening. Get your guesses in for the year of the kits, please. So have a little go at that. Right. Before we give you all the answers, Claudio, you got a couple of casts out in you?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Yeah, this is the episode 17 is about the award-winning program of 1977 one, which was really good because we had the Italy just scored another 2-0. We had we had the son of the designer of the program on the program, and we had two authors of a book called The 1 Shilling, which is about programs and about program design. So it's here's the book. That's the book which was sent to me by the author today, which is amazing. So that was a freebie. Then I got another freebie, which was Dave Bennett's new book came in the post. And apparently, I don't know how they got my address, but it says it's a freebie and I've got to review it. That's hilarious, isn't it?
Well, I don't know where mine is. Mine must have got lost in the bloody post then. Although I'd need an audio version of it. I can't read very well.
I'm trying to find the post.
So, yeah. Shut up a minute. So now it's out now on our YouTube channel, but also on Spotify. So you can head over to Spotify, listen to it while you're at work, or if you want to sit down on a very cold night and you're fed up with the England game after us, you can tune in to watch this one. And it is available now on our YouTube channel. And then you got this one.
The previous one is a good podcast as well, because we've got one of the guys is a BBC4 podcaster and is a journalist and is well renowned in journalism. So it's a really good one, actually. We're pleased to get him on as guest. This new one from this week, which will go, which is about Billy Frith.
That one.
It was requested by a Cov fan to talk about Billy Frith, so we did. And we're covering the goalkeepers and clean sheets, which is quite surprising. That's,
good.
It's good, actually. And we also talk about bits and bobs, what's going on recent as well. We say we won't, but we end up doing so.
And you can catch that one tomorrow night, premiere on the YouTube channel of Sky Blue Fans TV. It will be from, I think it's 7:15 tomorrow night, the premiere of that one. So you can watch the guys talking away, and they can go through what they were talking about. Billy Frith's career, goalkeepers and clean sheets, which is brilliant. And please, if you haven't already, please don't forget to like and subscribe to Sky Blue Fans TV, and it'd be much appreciated. And just head over to our YouTube channel. If you're watching on Twitter or Facebook tonight and not on YouTube, please head over, give us a like and subscribe, and you can watch those podcasts on our channel, or you can go to Spotify and listen to them. If you want any parking for any of the games at all coming up, home or away, then please head over to coventryparking.co.uk. They have some great car parks scattered around the country. So if you're travelling to away games and things like that, check out their site, and they'll have some parking available for you at some great prices. And if you want coach travel, head over to ccsctravel.co.uk. And you can book your travel that way as well and go on the coach. Let the coach do the work. Don't bother driving. But if you want to drive, then go in your car and book your car parking for coventryparking.co.uk, and coach travel is ccfctravel.co.uk. Brilliant. Right. Shall we do the answers? So I'm getting a little bit out here, guys.
Before we go on, Miles, just briefly then, because there is huge rumours about maybe another coach. Mm-hmm. Any thoughts on that?
We've already got 10 coaches, haven't we? Look, I don't look. Well, if it helps Mark Robins out, then yeah, could do it. If it's going to hinder him, then no, don't do it. So I don't know. We just don't know what's going on, do we? And if it is there, if Mark Robins has asked for this, then it's a good thing, isn't it?
That's the thing, isn't it? I think there's pros and cons to that situation, and it really just comes down to whether that's been guided by Mark Robbins or someone else within the club. I think, like me saying, I could just do with a bit of experience because I've got quite a young coaching team. We're all learning. I could do with a bit of experience just to get us through this rough patch, and that's what he wants, and he picks who that is. Then for me, that's fine. But if somebody else is trying to influence that, then it's just going to make it even worse, isn't it? Really. So it's a difficult one because we don't know if it's true, where it's come from, who's sort of guiding that, and that really makes the difference, I think, for me.
I think if they bring it in, though, that's made a mockery of Dr. Clare's 4 coaches in the backroom staff. If he's got an assistant coach, because I thought that's what they're trying to avoid. So
I think for me, you got to be thinking right now. Mark's under a lot of pressure, and I've seen a lot of things on social media since last weekend, and a lot of it's been really negative. And we come on here and we tell you, we tell how we see it and how we feel, and other channels do exactly the same. They see it and tell you how they feel about it. But there is one thing that we've always done, and we've backed Mark Robbins all the time, and we do back him. Yes, we get annoyed with it all. Yes, we get fed up with it. But if this is going to help him to move forward, then it could be a good thing. Like Victoria's just said, is it more experience coming in? It can't be any more experience than Mark Robbins has had, because he is really showing what experience he has got over the last 7 or 8 years with us now. But these young coaches, for me, there's too many, and I think it needs to go back to 2 or 3 people on the bench. There's just way too much going on the bench for me, for my liking. But as long as Mark's happy, then I'm happy. Because
if it works for him, because if it works for him and it works for the club, and then we get good results, that's all we care about. Like, I don't care if there's 100 people on the bench if we're winning games. People are only even really talking about this because we're not. If we'd won 10 games in a row, no one would be chatting about the assistants on the bench, would they? Like, it's only become an issue because we're doing rubbish. That's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, and it is. You're right, Vic, and that is it. And we picked up on this for the Bristol game, didn't we? This is where we picked it up from, and it was like, when he was there, the coaches were in the technical area instead of Mark Robbins giving the orders, and you think, well, there's only one person really should be giving the orders here, and it's the manager. And you can have too many people, and we are talking about it because of the run of games. And just as we've kept saying, things don't seem right at the moment. It just seems weird. It just. I'm glad for this break. I don't know about you two. I'm glad we've got this break.
Yeah, I think throughout the squad though, there's some players who look energised, and some of them are just half asleep at the minute, like they've lost all energy, and you can see it in some of the performance. You've got 2 or 3 players look okay. And the rest look like they need a season to finish now. Some of them, which is bad. Only 9 games. So
yeah. I mean, I didn't come on Sunday, but do you know what I was impressed with? I was impressed with Radoni's interview. The way he says, "I'm going to sort this out. I'm going to sort this out." I'm going to sort this out. So, if he's saying that, are we reading too much into it that there is something going on, or is it that he thinks that he can do better himself? Because for me, he was the best player on the pitch last Saturday.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
I like
he was the best player.
It seemed to me he was saying we've got standards that we want to meet and we're not, and like basically we've got to have a hard look at ourselves and like pull our socks up. Basically, that's how it's about to me.
That's an interesting. I'll just get this up, Miles.
Go on in.
And Tony says QPR on general sale tomorrow morning at 10 a.m.
Yeah, well, it's a midweek game, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's a midweek London.
Oh, sorry.
You're gonna go
He's on that tickets. I thought the club's up for sale.
Don't make me laugh. He's,
And
so that's probably the first time they've made general sale this season. But it is midweek QPR away, so it ain't a big surprise, is it?
It's half term, though.
Eh?
It is half.
Yeah.
Well, it is half. But, yeah.
Was that the one you're
London
taking your wife to?
Well, maybe not.
But you think about a midweek Tuesday night down in London. Nah, you're all right.
Well, you must remember I was going to away games a few years ago. There'd be about 100 of us on a midweek game in some places.
Yeah.
Hardly anybody.
Yeah.
There's that great footage from 1981, probably around about then, 1980 against Liverpool, where you can see the Cov fans behind the goal, and there's literally a coach load, and that was it. So it's incredible. The support now is incredible to what it was. Yeah, when I was the same age, when I was like Luca's age, say 23, and that's after we won the FA Cup. The support now is incredible for away games. We've got the highest away support at the minute in the EFL.
Well, Fleetwood away when we were way down there and we were playing Fleetwood. We drove up to Fleetwood. Mark White drove up to my house from Ipswich. We picked Will up from school and we went straight up the motorway to Fleetwood, and it was a great turnout, absolute great turnout. And it was, considering it was a cold night, it was freezing cold, it was raining, it was windy, and it's right by the sea. And it was just 0-0. Should have had a penalty. Callum O'Hare got took out big style. And we should have really got the penalty and won that game. But it's when you look at those games and you look at it now, even quite close to that, it was still a great following to go all the way up there. Nation Radio said, Miles, you went to every game for 2 years. 2 years ago, every game for 2 years on the bounce. That was when my lungs weren't as bad, so I can't do midweek now. Not away anyway, unfortunately. Even the home games does me in getting back that late. So yeah.
Especially this time of year, I imagine.
Yeah, it's this time of year now. It's good. This is when it all starts. Doug is coming. He says, as long as you're happy, Miles, we're all happy. There you go.
Luca went to Forest Green. Never told me. He went with his schoolmate. He was still at school then. He went with his schoolmate to Forest Green. I don't even know how they got there. Where was you last night? I went to watch a game. Oh, great. Why did I get an invite? I didn't go. And they lost, didn't they? And they lost.
Yeah. But it's Like last year we went to Wimbledon, didn't we? Had to go all the way through the other side of London midweek. That was hard work as well. So, right, should we get our questions up then and our answers, shall we?
Yeah.
Right then, everyone, get your pens and if you live next door to someone, go and knock on the door, pass your piece of paper to them and swap over. That'd be great. Right then, here we go then. Victoria, your first question.
No, this is Claudio's.
Oh, Claudio, sorry.
Right, I was born in Glasgow, started my career at Rangers. I struggled to gain a place under Mark Robinson's first reign at the club, but then I made 162 appearances with Coventry City and I left in 2016. John Fleck.
Oh, yay.
Yeah. John Fleck. He's gone to non-league now, hasn't he?
I wasn't sure that was quite the right year, but yay.
He's at Chesterfield. He's played one game for him, I think. Which makes sense. He was at Sheffield, wasn't he? So he'd probably just nipped down the road, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, your next one.
I signed for Coventry in 1984. I became the first Coventry City player to score a winning goal at Liverpool. I was awarded the MBE in 2008. That's Sir Cyril Regis.
Got that. Good old Cyril. My favourite all-time player and gentleman that he was as well.
All right. 3. I was signed for Reading after making no first-team appearances, although I was loaned out to 5 different clubs before signing for the Sky Blues. In 2017, that's Dom Hyam. Now, can you imagine? I mean, how he was thought of when he left for Blackburn. Can you imagine now if we sign a player who's made no first team appearances at a league? He was at Reading Championship then, I think, and had been loaned out, but never played in the actual league for his parent club at that level. We wouldn't have a happy fan base, would we?
No.
But look how good under Mark Robbins.
Okay. Number 4.
I scored 43 goals in 98 appearances. Oh, Pellegrini just had a red card. I scored 43 goals in 98 appearances. I finished my career as player coach at Barnet in 1995. It was Terry Gibson.
Ah.
Wow. No, didn't get that one.
No idea about that.
No, nor me. No. Definitely not. Okay, he was at Rovers. Who was at Rovers?
Not about Fleck, I think. Maybe, I don't
know. Okay, number 5.
Can I just say, he's been sent off for something nowhere near as bad as what happened to Bidwell. Ridiculous.
I'm still annoyed.
Pellegrini, Italy. Ridiculous.
Talking about, right, so I couldn't come on, right, but telling you now, how is that not a red card last Saturday?
It is, isn't it? That ref was atrocious.
Seriously?
I haven't really calmed down entirely. Oh.
Hurting RJ Bidwell, the Terminator. How was that not a red card?
And that's the other thing. You know how bad it is when someone like Bidwell has to go down and stay down and then go off injured.
Yeah,
like, he's not the sort of person to make him. Like, as soon as he went down, you're thinking that's bad.
Yeah. Oh God, here we go. The old props are coming out. It's Halloween. You don't need that.
No, Belgium just scored from the sending off. Brilliant.
What now then? Is it?
Yeah, 2-1 now. Yeah.
Oh, 2-1. Who got the second then?
I missed it because I was doing this. I looked down. It's 2-0. Right, number 5.
England are still 0-0.
I've made 96 appearances and only scored once. I've been in the past selected for the EFL Championship Team of the season. Of course, it's Ben Wilson.
Yes. Knew it was Ben.
Yeah,
Knew
yeah.
Knew it was Ben Wilson. Can't catch us out with that one, Cloudy. You have to get up earlier than that. You know what I mean? Super Ben Wilson in goal. He's magic, you know. Right then. All right, let's ask people.
That's a good start. 4 out of 5. That's a good start. 4 out of 5. I'm quite happy with that.
Well done. Excellent. Wow, listen to this. Nation Radio, Tony says, Bidwell. How wrong are you, Tony? Right then. Anybody got 5 out of 5 so far? Anyone got 4 out of 5 so far? Vicky has. Ain't you, Vic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone got 3 out of 5 so far? No one's putting anything up. Has no one got any of these right? Surely someone's got one of these right. Anyone got 2 out of 5 so far? No? Oh, Paul Hughes, 3. Well done, Paul. Nation Radio, Tony says 1. Well done, Tony. At least you got 1, mate. By the way, breaking news. William has arrived at his girlfriend's for his first journey out on his own in his car. He's drove all the way to Warsaw to see his girlfriend and surprise her because she doesn't know he passed his test.
Aww.
Yeah, he's just arrived. It's just flashed up on my phone. I've arrived. Brilliant. Well done, Will. That's a long way to go for your first time on your own, isn't it?
Yeah.
From here.
Oh, yeah.
So, well done, mate. Dougie got 2 and Covandy's got 3. Brilliant. Right, okay, let's go to your next ones then. Victoria. Question number 6.
Right then. So, just to put, did it come back to you, Claudia, or do you still not?
Yeah, I've got it now.
Cool. So this is Chris Maguire.
Yeah.
And the 2 free kicks against MK Dons.
Two free kicks identical, weren't they? It's hilarious.
Yeah. I remember the free kicks. I couldn't remember his name.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Next, number 7.
So this is a Coventry lad, came through the ranks and then scored 2 goals in the 2017-18 season, and that's Jordan Willis.
Yeah,
got that one.
And as Wayne said earlier, that was a cracking goal in the player final, and I was right behind that, so it killed in the corner I could say. It was great.
Oh, it was a great goal. It really was.
I really like Willis. I wish he'd stayed. I really wish he'd stayed.
Yeah.
So
I know he went to a bigger and better club, remember?
Yeah.
Now look where he is. Okay, number 8.
Right, so this is. So I was going to say Scott Bevan, it's Stuart Bevan. So I just to make sure I get it right. Stuart Bevan.
Oh, Stuart Bevan, yes.
He came in. He didn't play very much, really, but he did score a crucial goal in that victory against Wycombe to get us to Wembley.
Yes. Yeah, he didn't score many at all, did he?
No, he was only one of the one. And
Exactly.
then we loaned him out the next season, so he didn't stay around much.
Yeah. Was he another scoring striker?
Yeah.
Right, number 9.
Right, so another someone else that came to the Coventry youth setup, although not from Coventry this time, made his senior debut in 2014. It's Lee Burge.
Lee Burge. Yeah.
Obviously only one of a couple of players that made both Wembley finals.
Lee Berger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 2.
What is the connection? Any idea, guys?
They all played for Sunderland.
No. Actually, I don't know if they did, but that's not the answer anyway.
Huh.
The answer is they all played in the Coventry v Oxford checker trade final, either for Coventry or Oxford, so they were all part of that game.
Oh, brilliant.
Chris Maguire had left us by then, because obviously he was only here for a little while, and he'd gone off to Oxford at that point.
Brilliant. Fantastic.
That's the connection, all played in the checker trade final.
Yeah, I'd never got the connection.
No, definitely not, because I didn't get 2 of the questions right. Right, anybody got 10 out of 10? Anyone got 9 out of 10? I bet Paul Hughes has got 9. Oh, no, he can't. He can only get 8.
I've still got his prize. I forgot to take his prize of the week when it was in
Oh, you're not very good.
Oh, no. He was in corporate, wasn't he, with his mum? And he popped in to see us.
I see that you showed the videos of the corporate in the Mao Lounge. Looks very nice. The food looks very good.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Paul Hughes, thanks for those videos, by the way. So, Paul Hughes, have you got 8 right? Because you did get 3. Did you get 5 right that time? Nation Radio's got 2 right. What's this here? Dawn's come in. She said, wow, I think I'm a fan, but only have 1 right. So far, I'm off to hang my head in shame. Lol. No, Dawn, don't worry about it, my lovely. Honest, my lovely, don't worry about it. Paul Hughes says he only got 1 right that round, so a total of 4. Dougie's still on 2. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. You can get it back. Don't forget my round. 10 points up for grabs. So it's all up for grabs.
Part that counts anyway, isn't it? It's a taking part.
It is.
No, it's
Now,
not.
listen, right, it's half time. England are 0-0. I was going to rush off and watch it, but I don't think I want to. For the second half.
Say it's half time, Miles.
Yeah, it's half time.
I pause it under 10 seconds. Don't want to get taken off air, do we?
Don't want to get taken up under 10 seconds. You've got 18 seconds, I think, so we're all right.
That's the original by Ted Heath and his orchestra. That's the original they used to play at the ground, which I think they still should play now, if I'm honest.
Oh, do it again. Do it again.
Can I do another 10 seconds?
I'll do it again. Yeah, love it. Oh, that's enough. Turn it off. Right. Right then. Here we go then. So this is Kenneth's 5 questions for you. I reckon Paul Hughes is going to get 5 out of 5 here. Okay, so which manager took over from Gordon Milne for CCFC in 1981? Do you want to have a guess, you two?
Well, it should be Dave Sexton, shouldn't it?
It is Dave Sexton, yes. Dave Sexton.
Oh.
Now, I'll tell you a story about Dave Sexton.
Oh yeah.
When back in the 90s, when I first did my DJing, I did, and if I'm not mistaken, it was either his son or his wife. It was either his son or his daughter's wedding. DJ'd in Kenilworth. There you go. Happy days, eh? Yeah, it's good, isn't it? It's good. I like it. Okay, number 12. Which club did Gary McSheffrey go out on loan to the
Was it Doncaster?
Hold on. In 2003, 2004. It was Luton.
Oh.
There you go. Luton.
So I put Stockport, but I think that's where he went to first, before Luton.
I forgot Luton entirely.
Paul Cutterford says, none of that blues rubbish. Why do we play that crap, Mr. Blue Sky? Yeah, I know they're Birmingham fans, aren't they? So, yeah, I agree with you, Paul. I think they should play that tune. Claudia, how's it go?
Hold on. This is the speed up bit.
Yeah, brilliant. Love it. Okay, off. Get it off. Copyrights and all that, you've got to be careful. Okay, number 13. How many England caps? Did I give you the answer to the last one? Sorry. Luton.
Yeah.
Luton was the answer to number 12. Okay, number 13. How many England caps did Dion Dublin win while he was playing for the Sky Blues? Anyone?
1.
I said 1.
Oh, 3.
Oh.
3. Yes, 3 caps. 3 caps. Okay, number 14. In which season did John Sillett flipping it? In which season was John Sillett sacked as manager of Coventry City?
It's got to be 1991 season.
He's put 1990 to 91 season.
Yeah.
There you go. There you are. There you have it. Colin Branfield. Oh, good evening, Colin. Great show the other night. Well done, mate, for filling in at short notice. Hope you had a great debut. Brilliant job, mate. Well done. Absolutely superb. So, yeah, 1990 to 91, John Sillett was sacked as Coventry manager. Okay, and your last question in Kenneth's round. Who was Coventry City's first ever Scottish international player? It was...
I'm having a wild guess here. Jimmy Dougal.
Oh, seriously? I thought you'd get this right, the Oracle. Victoria, you going to have a guess?
I've guessed, but I'm not telling you because it's probably going to be so wrong. I'm too embarrassed to say what I've put. So you just tell me what...
Come on! Come on!
I just trying to think of someone Scottish. As I put
Tommy
Ian
Hood.
Wallace.
Oh, I'll tell you what, you weren't far off, really. It was Willie Carr.
Oh.
Yeah, Willie Carr. There you go, little Willie.
I'm going to dispute that, but I'll let it go.
Well, you can't dispute it with me because I'm only answering what Ken sent me. Why are you disputing that?
Because he thinks it's
I can't believe he was the first Scottish international.
Well, that's what I've got here. I'm only going off what Kenneth has said. Sorry, guys. It's not my fault playing Kenneth. So there you go. There's your first 15 questions. Right, who's got 15 out of 15? Oh, Andy went. I went Colin Steen. No, it wasn't him. It was Willie. It was our little Willie Carr. Right. Am I allowed to say that on live on air?
What car?
Yeah. Paul Hughes went Tommy Hutch. Nation Radio on 5 now. Well done. Who's on 14? Anybody on 14? 13? 12? 11? 10? Anyone got 10? How many you got, Claudio?
Oh, well, we got. I can't. There's 5. I can't answer. They're my own questions. So,
yeah, that's true. I mean, out of the ones that you can answer.
1, 2, 4.
4.
I think.
Victoria, what about you?
I've got 4. I don't think any of Ken's right.
No, I wouldn't have got any of his right. Well, I would have probably got Dion's right. Probably.
I obviously got all mine right.
Didn't Neil Martin play for Scotland? Don't know. Paul Hughes says 7 in total. Wayne Littlewood says 6. So well done, guys. Right, here's a time to come on. This is a time to redeem yourself now, everybody. If you watch the show back in July, you will know the answers to these 5 slides. So here's your first slide. If it comes up, is it coming up?
Yeah.
There you go. There's your first slide. The answer was, have a guess, you two.
I'm going 1924 and 1889 for the green and red.
19 what? 24?
Yeah, and 1889.
Yeah. Okay. Vicky, what are you going for?
We went 1921 for the blue one, and I think I've obviously got one on the red and green one because I went 1925.
Okay, here we go then. Here's your answers. 1914 to 15 and 1922 to 24. Vic, you weren't far out. You weren't far out. Oh, man. How close were you? There you go. So there's your first 2 kits. Okay. So what's that comment coming in there?
Yeah, I think the question
was 1968.
Yeah, but I think it's probably making a debut as a Coventry City player, whereas these are players that had already played for Scotland before they came to Cov.
Oh.
I mean, it's like make your first international as a Scottish. Right, yeah,
okay, next one. Here you go.
All right. Well,
right. Go on in, Claudio. You first.
Well, I've gone for 74 for the one with the black shorts, and
okay.
And the Talbot. Now you couldn't have advertised until 1980, so I'm going to go for 1980.
Okay, Victoria.
I actually went 74 as well for the left one, so I'm feeling a bit optimistic now. But I didn't know the bit about the advertising because it's still all before my time. So I went 67, which is obviously wrong if you couldn't have advertised until the 80s. So.
Victoria, you want the show and everything.
I know.
We made a big deal about the advertising.
I forgot.
Right, here we go. 1974 to 75. So if you have got 74, we'll give you that. And 1980 to 81. Yeah. So, well, Claudio, you got 2. Victoria, you got 1. Well done, me lovely. Excellent stuff. Right then, here we go. Your next 2 kits. Oh, this is a tricky one.
Right.
It's tricky, to be honest.
Sorry?
I don't think this is easy. I think this is quite tricky, this one.
Right. I've gone 2003.
Yeah.
And 1991.
Okay.
Victoria?
See, I thought the first one was earlier. I thought it was still in the 90s. So I went 98, and then I got 1992 for the one on the right.
Okay. Shall we have a look? 2003 and 91. Well done, Claudio. What did you say for the second one again, Victoria?
92. So can I have a point for that?
Yeah, you can, because it's 91-92. So yes, you can have a point for that.
Thank you very much.
Well done. Yeah. So if you,
It's
if
funny
you,
that blue kit on the left, I remember. But those years from like the mid 90s to the mid 2000s, they all get like mixed up in my brain. So I find it. So I really thought it was still the late 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know what you mean. I'm going to tell you why I know what you mean in a minute. So here we go. Oh, not that one. There you go. So there's your shirts. What did you for, Claudio?
Well, it was on my honeymoon, and I wore it on honeymoon, and I wore that in 1992. So it's got to be 1992, that red one.
Okay, and the next one?
And I've got 2017 for that one.
Okay, Victoria?
I've got 94 and 2017.
Okay, so the answers are 92 to 94. So you can have another point, Victoria, because you got 94. Claudia, you got 92, so it's in that year. So that's those 2 years, so that's fine. And 2017 to 18. So there's your.
That's not a football shirt. That's like a leisure wear shirt, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't start. Seriously, don't start. It's a load of pants.
It's horrible.
So I was going to say to you, you know how you get mixed up with the years with your shirts, Vic?
Yeah.
I always get this one confused, and this sounds daft, right? I get this confused with the Umbro, is it the Umbro one we had with the lines on it? I keep thinking this was 80s for some reason.
Yeah.
I keep thinking it's towards the end of the 80s. I keep thinking it's an 80s shirt, but it isn't. So I know what you mean. You can get really confused with shirts. And like you were saying about that 91-92 one, the one the year before was just all plain blue and white stripes. There was none of this fancy pattern. And I always thought this was out before that one. I thought it was the other way around. So
you remember just takes pictures on you, doesn't it?
yeah, you can get all muddled up with it all. So you're doing well in this round, you two. You're doing really well. Okay, the last slide. Here you go.
I've got at least 1990. Oh, see. I'm thinking Sean Flynn, you see. So I was thinking 93, 94.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm around about that era, yeah. And 2015.
2015. Okay, Victoria?
I went 1989 and 2008.
Okay, here you go then. 91 to 92.
Yeah, could you?
And 2008, 2009. Well done, Victoria. You beat Claudio in that round.
Yeah, see, I thought that was after the red one, not before it. I knew it was about the time of the red one, but I couldn't remember if it was the way around. It's a bit shit. Yeah. I mean, it's a bit rubbish, isn't it? Excuse the French.
But there you go again. But there you go again. Your mind's playing tricks with you because you get them the wrong way around.
Yeah.
So you can see how it's done, can't you? It's weird, isn't it? It really is weird how it plays. I mean, I even since we've had Hummel, I keep forgetting which way around we've had the kits, especially the pink and blue one, red and black one, which was first or whatever. So it is quite confusing. It really is. Right then, total all your scores up. Get all your scores up, guys, and we'll give the fans a little couple of minutes just to add all their scores up, and we'll get the winner, and we'll get a prize out to you. And
it's out of 25, isn't it? Out of 25, is that right?
25, yes, it is 25, correct? Yeah. So let's see how we're getting on. Right then, anybody out there, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I know England are playing and there's other teams playing as well, but we really do appreciate you tuning in on a night when there's football on TV. And please don't forget to give us a like and subscribe on our YouTube channel. If you haven't already been over to the YouTube channel, we've got 2 special shows for you this week. Already out is episode 17 of Claudio and Jim Brown's history podcast. You can get that on Spotify, or you can watch it now after the show on our YouTube channel, and premiering tomorrow night. It's already on Spotify, but tomorrow night premiering on here on Sky Blue Fans TV YouTube channel. Head over, give us a like and subscribe, please. And episode 18, Billy Frith's career of goalkeepers and clean sheets. It is absolutely fantastic. I started watching it, when I was uploading it yesterday, ready for tomorrow night. I started watching it. It's very, very good indeed. So please go and check those videos out. They are really good. And with no football this weekend, give you something to do, because the weather's going to be cold. Oh, and if you've got nothing to do Saturday night, I'm going to give it a plug tonight. Why not come down to the Townhouse in Leamington Spa? It's a pub, a little tiny pub behind the parish church. We're having an 80s night. It's going to be brilliant. 80s music all night. Tony Swidet's coming over with a few friends. The missus coming down with a few friends. I've got some other friends coming over from Kenilworth. So come down. It's going to be a cracking night. We're all in fancy dress as well. You don't have to come in fancy dress, but we are all in fancy dress. 80s gear. It's going to be brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I'm playing 80s music till midnight. It's going to be fantastic. And until 9 o'clock, it's £2.50 a pint of Carling. So bargain. So come on over Saturday night. No football this week. Come and see us and we'll have a good crack. Come down to the old Townhouse, Leamington. It'd be brilliant. Right then. So who's got 25 points? Anyone got 25 points? No one's got 25 points. Anyone got 24 points? Anyone got 23 points? Oh, God, Wayne Littlewood says the England game is not a patch on you Three Stooges. Brilliant. Anyone got 22 points? Oh, it's a low-scoring round this week, isn't it? Anyone got 21 points? 20? Oh, 19. No, flipping. 18. No. 17? How many you got, Claudio?
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Anyone got 17?
Well, I would have got 15, but you can't count your own.
No. What about you, Victoria? How many you got?
I'd have got 14 if I could count my own. I've got 9 out of 20.
17. Anyone got 17? Oh, blimey, what's going on tonight?
The best I've seen is 10. I think Coventry might have won with 10.
What did I get to? 16. Anyone got 16?
Oh, no, is that true?
I'm just looking now.
Is that true?
I'm looking now. I think I'm behind slightly. 18. 18. 15. Who's got 15? Come on, guys. What's going on tonight? 15. 14. It's true. Yeah. Oh, no. Hold on. 14. 13. Anyone got 13? Anyone got 12? Yeah, 1-0 Greece. Anyone got 12? They're up for it, Greece, aren't they? Because of that young lad died.
I did think
that. Anyone got 11? Anyone got 11? Oh my word! 10.
10. I think Coventry got 10.
Yeah, it's a Coventry. That's the best one.
What? Coventry got 10.
Yeah.
Did he? Where? Where'd you put?
I thought so. There you go. 10.
Oh yeah. Well done, Coventry. You're the winner. Coventry is the winner. Congratulations, Coventry.
Yeah, I think that's the lowest winning score we've had, and yet I don't think that we've had harder quizzes than that, and people got higher scores. That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, it's true. It is true, definitely. Wow. Well, that's brilliant. No, that was a great effort, everybody. And that's what it is. It's not about winning. It's about taking the part.
No, it's
And that's
not.
what it's about. England have just really seriously.
Hold on a minute. I didn't hear you say that on Saturday. It's not about the win. It's about taking part.
No, that's different. That's different, isn't it? It's not a quiz, is it? It's different. It's a bloody game. Oh, we want to go up. We don't want to be stuck in this league when Wrexham come up and go up again and beat us up there. Unbelievable, man.
I said that to the hockey junior kids. We were playing at Hampton Arden in the pouring rain. They're only 12. And it was absolutely coming, slashing down. I just went about, why are we all here today? And one of the kids said to enjoy ourselves. I went, if you think I'm standing in the rain to just enjoy ourselves, you've got another thing coming. Get out there and win. I think I frightened them, and we did win the tournament. It was so wet. I thought, taking part, nonsense.
Well, it is today. It's only a quiz. It's only a bit of fun, Claudio. Calm down.
I was coaching.
It's different when you're a coach, definitely. Mark R says we didn't take part on Saturday.
True.
Yeah, it's true. Paul Hughes says, well done, Covandy. Missed most of the kits by a year. Very frustrating. Great laugh. Well done, guys. Thank you. Nation Radio, Tony says, us old buggers don't know recent times, lol. Brilliant. Yeah. I'm last. Do you want my email address for my loser? How many did you get, Doug? Come on. How many did you get? Who got one? Did anyone get one? I'll be surprised if someone just got one. They must have got more than that because of the kits and stuff. Right then. So, right, that's it then, guys. We've come to the end of the show. I'm going to go off and watch this poor performance by England. Yeah, awful. As soon as they get a proper manager in, the better. Am I allowed to say that? Doug got 7. Well done, Doug. Good
wasn't last
job.
time, was I?
Colin Banfield said he got 1. No, someone must have got 0. But thanks, guys. Have you enjoyed yourselves?
Yes,
yeah.
Like a quiz.
You enjoyed yourselves?
Yes, yeah, definitely. It's good to have a break, isn't it? So we're going to have to think of something for Sunday, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm sure we can. I'm sure we can come up with something for Sunday. Definitely. Ken will be back hopefully on Sunday. And we're going to try and get a special guest on, I think, aren't we? If I'm not mistaken, because I'm sure something was said last week. I'm sure one of you said something last week.
I did, but I've not had the response yet. So, yeah. So,
yeah. So, but we might have a special guest on Sunday, guys. So stay tuned. We'll probably just talk about international stuff, I suppose. And don't forget, please, excuse me. Oh, my word. Greece nearly just scored another one. If you're not doing anything Saturday night, come down. Come and see us, Leamington Townhouse. Come and have a boogie. Come on, 80s night. Give us a request as well. Pop along. We'll play some 80s stuff. It's going to be brilliant. Got my fancy dress costume ready, which is going to be great. Might even slip on underneath an 80s cough shirt. What about that? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Hey, that'd be nice. But thanks again, everyone, for watching. It's been absolutely a pleasure. Sorry if I've sounded under the weather, but hopefully I'll be back fighting fit on Sunday for you as well to go along with Victoria, Ken, and Claudio. Claudio, one last plug for your podcast.
Yeah, this is the one about the award-winning programme, which is featured in this fantastic book called 1 Shilling, which I can show some images.
Yeah, hold on then. There you go.
Oh, bear with. Well, you can see the images there. It is. Yeah. That's right. It's a fantastic. It's a great book, actually. 1 Shilling. It's called.
Where can they buy it from, Claudio?
You can get it from Waterstones, actually, and Amazon.
Brilliant. So head over. What's it called?
1 shilling.
That's a great name for a book. It's a great name for a book. And you have a show.
Yeah, this is about Billy Thrift's career with Coventry City and about goalkeepers and their clean sheets, the top 12.
They are. Was Ben Wilson in there?
Ben Wilson has got the highest percentage rate for clean sheets.
Brilliant. Excellent. And that will be premiering on YouTube tomorrow night on our channel here on Sky Blue Fans TV. So please head over. You can watch the one about the programmes that is on there now. So if you want something to do instead of watching this drab second half of England, then head over and watch that now. And then tomorrow night, I think it's set for 7:15. It is a premiere of this week's pod. If you don't want to watch it and you want to listen to it first, head over to their Spotify channel on the Jim Brown's Sky Blue History podcast. Get me teeth in. I just want to say a massive thank you, everyone. Hope you all had a good night. I've definitely enjoyed it. It's been great to get back on it, and we'll see you all on Sunday. And we'll be preparing ourselves ready for Preston away next Saturday. Oh my word. Please, God, please. Let's win at Preston. Let's win at Preston. Just please, please, please. Let's get something up there. But big thank you and big, massive play up Sky Blues, and we'll see you Sunday night. Thanks again for watching. Play up Sky Blues.
Play up Sky Blues.
Sky Blue Fans TV, for the fans, by the fans.